Ashton, have you ever had a woman in your life that was damn near perfect for you? Thought she was the one type shit? I've had that, but the bottom line with that, with a situation like that, brother, your game just got to be super tight, man. You understand? Let me tell you, a lot of cats think their game got to be super tight when a bitch is average, or when the bitch is disrespectful, or because you thinking that, oh yeah, I'm gonna use my game to change her attitude and make her act right. Let me tell you when your game has to be the tightest. Your game has to be the tightest when your girl is a good girl. You understand? Your game has, and when I say a good girl, I mean a quality woman, meaning that because no woman is a good girl until she receives the proper training from the game that you set up in your program. But what I mean is, when you meet a woman she comes in already possessing good qualities, that's when your game has to be really tight. And the reason for that is because a woman with good qualities, she knows she has good qualities, right? But you have to be careful to not just relax and rest on your laurels and think that just because she's a quality person, that everything is just gonna work out. That's what a lot of niggas do. They think that because the woman that they with is a quality woman, they think that they could relax. They think that they could fall back. They think that they don't need to implement the game, or they don't need to implement their program. But when your girl is a quality person, you know, meaning that she's already respectful, she's already coachable, she's already feminine, you know, she's already been taught certain values and characteristics from her family. She got a good relationship with her father, shit like that, and she's already very sexually interested in you, and all those things are perfect. But that's when your game has to be even more on point. You understand? You don't want to relax. You don't want to take it for granted and say, well, she's a good person, she's a good girl, everything's gonna be perfect with her, I don't have to worry about nothing. Nope. If you got respect for yourself and you want that relationship to be the best it could be, that's when your game got to be even more on point. You understand? Because there's going to be situations where you're going to need to fine tune and direct her to do specific things that you need her to do. You understand? Because her coming in with a certain level of quality, if you don't instruct her, she's going to do what she thinks is best for you. And that might not be so bad, but you don't want her to begin to think that she knows what's best for you. You understand what I'm saying? Because in the long run, that could lead to her wanting to control certain situations and basically try to take over the relationship and start to lead you on a subconscious level. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Your game needs to be impeccable the more quality your woman is. You feel me? You understand? You can't relax, and you can't fall in love, and you can't fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just let her take over, bro. You just can't. You understand? Now, at the same time, another reason why your game got to be on point when you have a quality woman in your life is you also have to be on point because you want to continue to encourage her good qualities. You understand? You want to continue to encourage her good qualities. So what do I mean? A lot of times after you've been with a woman for a while, you'll forget to compliment her, or you'll forget to tell her thank you for something that she's doing for you. You understand? And again, because she's so good at her job, you might fall back. And a part of falling back means you might forget to say thank you. You might forget to compliment her. You might forget to tell her, yo, baby, I really appreciate what you're doing. Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? You know, daddy got something special for you this Friday or whatever. However you love to run your game. The bottom line is you can't fall back and take the shit for granted. You feel me? So anyway, I probably gave y'all a little bit too much right there, but it's a big deal. It's a fucking big deal. When you happen to attract a quality female into your life, bro, that's when your game has to be even more on point. You understand? And a lot of niggas think that it's the opposite. See, let me tell you something. When a girl ain't shit, when a woman has no quality and no class and no sophistication about her, nigga, all you really need to do is tell her what you want, fuck the shit out of her, because let me tell you, in a couple of months, it's gonna fizzle out any fucking way. So your game only needs to be on point for as long as you want to keep that bitch in your life, because since she's low quality, it don't really matter. You understand? But when a woman is quality, that means you want to keep her in your life. So that means your game got to be on point. Ashton says, so say you meet that not good girl, a quality woman, and you did take her for granted. Stop doing the things that you got her in the first place. Should I start over and try again with a new girl? So if you lost the quality girl, then you gotta learn from your mistakes, brother, and move on. We should always move on. I am never in support of getting back with an ex or trying to get back with a woman that you lost. Now, don't get me wrong. I have some women that I lost that I still think about to this day. But but at the same time, my intelligent game mind prevents me from reaching back out to them. You understand what I'm saying? I'll think about them and be like, yo, the sex was good. If only I could have fixed these couple things within that interaction. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know that trying to reach back out to them would be a mistake. You feel me? So move forward, bro, and learn from your mistake. And like I said, when a woman is quality, meaning that she comes with built-in qualities from whatever, like I said, her upbringing, maybe her education, or maybe she's just naturally built for you and your program and your game. Because there's women out there like that. Like based on the masculine identity of their father, based on their upbringing, based on the culture and values of their people, wherever they come from nationally, or ethnically or whatever. Sometimes they could have a really good fit for you. You understand? So when you meet a woman like that, your game got to be super on point, bro. So you learning a lesson right now. But yeah, you got to, the ultimate thing is to move forward, brother. Because let me tell you, if you already lost your leadership skills or fucked up your leadership with that good girl, there's exceptions to every rule, but the fact that you fucked up puts you in a certain position where it's hard for you to regain a certain level of respect and prestige with that woman. And you don't want to be in that position, bro. You don't want to be in that position where subconsciously, there's a little bit of mistrust or disrespect for the mistakes that you made in the past. You see what I'm saying? And not to say a man can't make mistakes, but if you make the mistake and you lose her, just leave it alone. You understand? Now, if you're in a relationship and you make a mistake, then own up to your mistake. Let her know that as her leader, that you're aware of your mistake and you will do everything in your power to make sure that never happens again. You understand? And then that's what you have to do from that moment on. But once you lose her, bro, it's a wrap. Just leave it alone and move forward. OG Guapo said, that's real game, Miles. You have to reward and appreciate your girl when she's being very consistent and adding quality to your life and to your program. I'm telling y'all, bro. That's why I'm telling y'all this masculinity shit is not a fucking game. A lot of y'all niggas is looking for a fucking easy street. Y'all niggas is looking for a reason to coast. And when I say y'all niggas, I'm not talking about like y'all personally on this live. I'm saying the average nigga. The average nigga is looking for a reason to fucking coast and take life easy, bruh. And a lot of niggas is trying to find that in a female. And I'm telling you, that's not the answer. That's not the answer. You understand? That's not the answer. You have to be in control of yourself at all times. At all times. There's an analogy that I like to use because I watched this video the other day. You know, I like to drive. I told y'all driving is one of my passions. And the guy was talking about how to drive performance cars, how to drive supercars, and to keep and to how to safely drive them, right? And he was saying that when you drive in a supercar or a hypercar or a fast car, performance car, you should always be accelerating or decelerating. You should never coast. That's what they said. And because that's the only way to be sure that you're always in control of the car itself. So you don't go out of control. You understand? So so I like to compare that to life. If you're a man that's serious about your game and about the life you're trying to design for yourself, bro, there's no coasting. There's no coasting. You should always either have your foot on the gas or on the fucking brake, right? So that means you should be taking action to move forward, or you should be fixing mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? You should be slowing down so you can assess the situation. But it's one of the two. You should never just be coasting in between. If you're coasting in between, you're wasting time. If you're coasting in between, you are idle. You understand? And what they say, the devil finds work for idle hands. So you gotta be careful out here, man. So when you find a good woman, meaning a woman that's quality, or a woman that's very compatible with your game and your program, nigga, your game gotta be super on point. You gotta be in control of your emotions. You gotta remember, you gotta plan shit. You gotta remember to reward your woman. You gotta remember to compliment your woman. You gotta remember to fucking and again, you don't do these things for her. You do these things for yourself because you want to encourage her to continue to be that good quality woman. Because remember, I tell y'all all the time, a woman is following your lead. You understand? So if you meet a woman that you consider to be good quality, and then you begin to coast and relax and take her for granted, guess what she's going to do? She's going to follow your lead and start taking you and the relationship for granted. And then ultimately everything is going to fail in the end. You see what I'm saying? So it's a big deal, man. Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. Keep up that good work, man. New girl. Yeah, exactly. Noah Lawrence got it. New girl. Yeah, move on, man. Be washed. Because let me tell you something. The reason why, let me tell you, Ashton, and I hope y'all can hear me in this wind, but let me go over here. It's a little bit better. But Ashton, listen, I need you to understand something. The reason why you lost that girl, one of the major lessons in the reason why you lost that girl is because the game is showing you that you weren't ready. The game is literally showing you that you were not ready. You understand? So that's the lesson. That's the lesson that you need to learn. The game is showing you that you were not ready for a quality woman like that. You understand? Maybe you need to, have more conversations on the Discord, or, get on the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership. But the bottom line is, the lesson that you're learning right now is that you weren't ready for a quality woman. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas think that they ready. Yo, I just want me a good girl, bro. I just want me, you know what I'm saying? I just want to meet a wifey type joint. And the truth is, you're not ready. Morning. The truth is, your ass is not ready. And that's what this lesson, that's what this experience is showing you right now. So you need to up your game. You need to up your consistency. You feel me? You need to up your game and up your consistency. And and when you get that shit on point, the next time a quality woman comes into your life, then you'll be able to manage her. You'll be able to deal with her. You'll be able to create a fruitful relationship between you and that woman. And that's what it's about.